What's up, guys? Got a video here for everybody. Kind of go over some stuff I've discovered over the past, I want to say past couple weeks trading and realizing what is really useful for passing prop firm accounts and what is useful for consistency because we're not looking for, super high order trades, blah, 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 for consistency on, especially on prop firms because there's tons of profit targets and you just need base hits over and over again. We're looking for consistent small wins or consistent large ones as in risking heavier, because you only need two to even four. I would even recommend four, but you can use four, two, three, or even one, just one winning trade to pass your account, and that's all you need. I just need y'all to understand you need to stop overcomplicating evals, because all an eval is just a fee in order to get to the funded stage. A fee you can pass like that, and it's just a feed in order to get funded. And obviously, I have a video on my channel about how I treat prop firms like a business. So if you want to learn how to do that properly, go check that out, and I can link it below or something. But this is more about how to trade evals and how to treat evals and even how to treat funded accounts. So here is my proof of passing account recently with this system. This is my name. It's my YouTube name, so I'm not really leaking anything. But yeah, me, Alpha Futures, achievement of certificate of achievement. Sorry guys, it's late. I'm recording this. Yeah. So got this recently. Passing account using this methodology. I just want to have this here for y'all for credibility because I'm not LARPing or anything. I'm just going to show real results. And yeah, currently working this account towards a payout and going to do the same thing in that process too. Just keep building base hits. So there's that for y'all. And the main thing I want to go over is low RR to negative RR is the cheat code for evals. Let me go into depth and explain this. So with evals, we're not trying to catch these type of trades where we're looking for the lowest. We're not trying to catch these like 1 to 12s or 1 to 10s. Or we're trying to catch the manipulation, blah blah blah. We don't need that. We only need small, consistent wins. What key is we need high win rates and a low RR. Is that the best way to treat prop firms, especially for passing them? Because all we need to do with prop firms for passing them is we need to reach a desired profit target. So if this is our trading P&L, all we need to do is reach this. So we don't need to take all these little losses and blah, blah, blah and trade high win rate. You can do that. But if you want to be the most consistent, you need 1 win, 2 wins, or just like 3. And you can get these easily by trading this way. And I'll explain. And this can add on to whatever strategy you use. You don't have to trade my strategy or whatever. You just trade your strategy. You just adjust your RR and targets, and you can get there so quick. So okay, so the main one I'm going to go over because not many people know about this, but negative RR. And what this means is it's less than 1 risk to reward. So I might be risking $200 to make $100 or $300 to make $100. And it may sound off to you and may sound weird, but it works because your profit target is so small and your drawdown's large. And what that means is your win rate is going to be huge. So with a normal 1-to-1 RR, my average with the 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 is around 60% win rate, which I made a video about before. I'm pretty sure on my channel. But if I have like a 1-to-1 and my average is like a 60% with that or 70%, then just think what a 1 to 3, what would it be, a 3-to-1? Or like pretty much a 0.3. Let's call it a 0.3. See, think of what that would give. That would give me like a 90 to 95+% win rate. And what the heck is a 90% win rate going to give me in prop firms? Consistency, big time. Because all I need to do is hit targets. I'm only going to take 10% of the time I'm gonna take losses. 90% of the time I'm gonna have wins. Just think about that. So with the 1-to-1, it's great. Really solid P&L curve. But with this we're just gonna get base hits and yeah, go that about way. Because all we're doing is reaching targets. We're not worried about this downside. Because the downside only happens every now and then. This downside. We're only worried about getting that target. And we only need 4 to 5 to 1 to 2 trades just to get the target in the first place. So I want y'all to avoid with this is we don't want to trade this manipulation. We want to trade the distribution with this type of strategy. So once we see our manipulation put in place, and you don't have to trade ICT, this can be for really any trading strategy you're using. All we're going to do is implement this negative risk reward and take whatever entry model it is. Yours could be a fair value gap, order block, whatever you trade, freaking moving average crossover. We're just going to implement this negative risk reward, and you're going to hit your profit target so quickly because that's really all we need. So yeah, I hope that makes sense to y'all. But that's really the main thing I'm gonna cover is the negative risk reward and how it's beneficial, because that's how I achieved this. That's how I passed this account so quick. What was with negative risk reward, because I could just take these base hits or 1-to-1 R, just take these base hits, and those base hits stack super fast and they hit to your profit target extremely quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking. But yeah, so that's all you need, because you only need 3 to 4 wins to pass. I took 4 trades and they all won. I got like plus 750, plus 750, plus 750, plus 750, which gave me a $3,000 profit target. They all won consecutively. I had no losses, and I passed my account in 4 days. Boom. I can go on to pass more accounts within 4 days, easy, 3 to 4 days. And I'm not worried about blowing one, because what is blowing one? Blowing one is minus, let's say it's $100. So if you're passing accounts like boom, 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 and you blow one, that's only going to be minus 60. And then you just keep getting these counts of funded phase, boom, 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 because it's so dang consistent. So y'all already know. But I'm going to go over some examples. I'm not going to go too in depth on my strategy, just because there's certain things I can't disclose on my public content in the channel. But I'm just going to go over some of the things I saw and how negative RR is good for you and how you can pass your challenges quickly. And I'll obviously keep updating y'all on how it's going for me, just with evals. And to disclose, I'm not doing this with funded accounts. I don't really recommend it, because you can do it with fund accounts if you're just risking super heavy and you want to hit your payout. Say you have 5 days to make a payout, you could do it in 5 days, because your chances of losing on one of those days is super slim. But I do recommend trading normally on your funded accounts, where you're doing your normal strategy. Maybe my strategy with my 1-to-1 to 7% win rate. I would just do that on my funded accounts, because that gives me a cleaner equity curve. Because the problem with the negative risk reward is you could have these consistent wins, but then one loss could eat it all up. So we want to only do this with evals, or just try to do it with evals, because just do your own testing. Like if you're going to back test this, do your own testing with it. If it's going to work for your funded accounts, do it. But I would right now only do it in my eval stage, because that's my least amount of risk, just passing the accounts. And then when I get the funded, I'll start treating it as my normal system. So let's take this today, for example. So we had this manipulation off this high here, and we ran lower. Pretty simple day. I'm not going to go to everything I saw. Obviously, there's manipulation here, and we had some clear targets draw, and we were going to rebalance this 1 hour gap here. That's not my fair value. Pulled up. So that's okay. So what could I implement negative RR today? So after we know this, we're obviously going to be looking for sells. And the thing is, I only need a small portion of the pie. So one of these trades could be, we didn't really get any open fair value gaps today, but you don't really even need it. Once you establish your bias as my manipulation here, and then we are running lower, where are we targeting? We're targeting this 1 hour gap. So down here, if this is my doll down here, draw on liquidity. I hate this tool. And we're manipulating running lower. All I need is a piece of the pie. I don't have to freaking top tick this thing, especially for evals. Do not be top ticking on your evals, guys. I've done it with a trade. I got like $6,000 in one trade on an eval. Guess what? I can't withdraw that on my eval. We're only going to be trading more high RR or looking for more long runs on funded accounts, because we're building for a payout. But for an eval, we just need to pass it. Okay, like consistency is, you have to be super consistent on eval. And for funded accounts, you can have more lenient towards your system, or lenient towards building a bigger buffer. So the evals, you just want to pass that sucker. So if I'm looking to pass the eval today, I could do it today. All I need is 2 trades of, let's say it's a $3,000 account. Where's my text? So it's a 3K profit target. Sorry guys, I'm kind of sleep deprived, but I'll get through this. So what I need, just 2 days of 1,500 to pass. 2 days times 2. And I have, say the account has a 50% con roll, consistency roll, which is like most alpha my fund futures top step. It's usually like 50 that, or is it's like a 50.5. So if we're doing this, we only need 2 trades to win. Only 2 trades to win. So what do you think I'm gonna be doing? Would I rather take those 2 trades on a higher R system that I have a 36% win rate, or take those 2 trades on lower R system where I have like a 90% win rate? Which one do you think I'd be doing? The 90% win rate, because I'll win more often. So if I'm gonna trying to use win rate in this because that's how I pass, I'm going to do negative risk reward. So keep these factors in mind. So all we need is, once we establish a trend, I don't care what your entry model is. It could be really anything. It doesn't really matter to this. But let's say this. I take turtle soup trades. So I see this turtle soup here. We already dipped into the gap, but I'm guessing we're going to run lower and inverse the gap. What I need to do is, where's my short tool? Boom. So because I have that in mind, I'm going to have my stop at this protected high and have my take profit literally at like a 0.3 R. And boom, that's my trade. That's it. And I hit profit. This is plus 1500 or plus 750. Boom. And then if I see another trade, let's say there's a fair value gap down here. It's kind of hard to see. Say this fair value gap gets respected because we don't close bet it. When we start displacing out of it, stop at the high. Boom. 2 trades. Pass the count with a 90% win rate, depending on your strategy. But it's going to increase it. Like if your strategy system's already high, then it's just going to increase it because you're using negative risk reward. So obviously I don't want to make this video super long video, but try implementing negative risk reward with your eval trading. Because really the best way to go by evals is either to use the CPI NFP method, which is trading news, or trade this negative risk reward strategy. Because what we're trying to do with evals is we don't want to stay in these accounts for so long. We want to pass them in 1 to 2 trades. That's it. So if we want to pass it in 1 to 2 trades, we need to just leverage the crap out of it with higher run rate. So if we don't want to leverage it with a lower run rate. If we leverage it with a 90% win rate, then obviously I'd much rather do that than a low win rate, and that'll yield 9 out of 10 wins. Boom. Which I would love, because that means I'm going to win 9 evals out of the 10 I purchased. One's going to lose and blow. One account I'll blow, but 9 of them I'll win. It's literally insane. So y'all go back test this method, try it yourself, get knowledge on it, see if it works with your system. But I highly recommend this sucker is going to work, and it's going to yield you results just like I explained to myself. Where's my drawing? I don't have it anywhere. But yep, test it out yourself, guys. I'll continue posting certifications, payouts, all that stuff on here, because this is a channel I'm just going to be 100% honest with and just show my trading progress. But test this out, see if it helps your personal trading, and yeah, y'all have a good one.